if you look at the arc of time, you see Berne followed by TRIPS, followed by ACTA, followed by the TPP. What you see is a greatly diminishing role for Congress in making these policy decisions. What do we do about that?
Well, I think you hit a real good point. Trade authority belongs to the House of Representatives. I repeat, trade belongs to the House of Representatives. Confirmation of treaties belongs to the Senate. These techniques are bypassing both. And the reason the Founding Fathers had these provisions was basically the House of Commons, if you will, was assumed to be the most trustworthy to not trade away trade relations, because you had the farmer, you had the stonemason, you had the square nail fabricator, and they wanted them protected, and they chose to have them protected in the U.S. House. So trade promotion authority is essentially signing away in a blanket way. Now, it's always marketed as well. We're only giving them the ability to do it and bring it back for an up or down. But the truth is, what we're doing is we're giving and I'm a free trader, but you're giving them the ability to have silent deals, to have secondary deals, and then to use trade agreements to then expand trade agreements further. And I think without transparency, the House should say we can't give up any authority without us being fully engaged, and right now the House is locked out of it. The other half of it is really many of these things are truly treaties. And ACTA has not had a Senate day, and it isn't going to get a Senate day. So both bodies have a reason to say this is a bad way to do it. The executive branch is one elected official at the head and one person checking the obit every day to see if he's got a job. I mean, come on, that's the nature of it. You have one person with all the power and another person waiting to see if he'll ever get any power. That's the entire elected part of that branch. And I know the president famously recently talked about the unelected judges, the 9 justices. But the fact is, most of the bureaucracy of the executive branch is completely unelected, unappointed by anyone except the executive, and in many cases unconfirmed. So do I trust the various trade czars and so on? No, I have no reason to trust them because ultimately I had no input in their selection, and they owe me no answers, and they usually give us no answers.